Guys, so now I have sewn around the snout part. Take off your pin and then hide your ends inside of the snout piece and then cut it. And then we're going to next sew the eyes. So pick up your eye piece there, insert the end on the yarn needle, and we're gonna position it here, and we're just gonna start sewing it, pinching both the piece and the base part, and just sew the base part and the back loop around. So you're just gonna sew it around, and then afterwards position the other eye piece and then sew it also. Okay, and then I'm gonna catch up with you after that. Hi guys, so now that we have sewn both of the eyes and the snout part, we can now put the pupils for the eyes, which are these black buttons here. So now we're going to sew it on the eye part. So pick up your black sewing thread, insert it to your needle, cut it, and then knot. We're gonna find the place where we're gonna put the eyes, and they are on this inner side here. So we're going to pinch where we're going to put it and knot our needle or our thread inside, and we're just going to start sewing it, placing the thread there. Position it to the right place, to the right angle, and then just start sewing it, making it as sturdy as possible. Okay. So just work on it just like this. And then since the other eye is near enough, we can also use the same thread for sewing the second eye. What you can do, since it has a long space here, look at it inside, and you just can insert your needle inside of the stitches up until you reach the other side where you can put the other eye. Okay, and then you can also sew the other eye using the same thread or the same sewing thread. Place it so that it will be even with the other eye, and then just start sewing. And then afterwards knot the thread inside. Okay guys, so the last feature that we're gonna work on is this ear part here, which is directly crochet to the base part, and it has an inner color to it, which is the gray one. So we're gonna work on that first. So pick up your made base part here, and then look for the opening on the side and the hole next to it. We're going to work on the second hole from the right. Insert your yarn there, and then chain 1, and then we're going to have double crochet across 5 times, and you can also catch the ends as you go. So put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 half double crochets across. Chain 1, put 5 half double crochet across for the second row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1 and then turn your work. For the third row, we're going to half double crochet 2 together for the first one. So yarn over, insert your hook here, insert it to the next one, and then pull through all of the 4 loops, half double crochet the next one, and then put half double crochet 2 together for the next 2 stitches. So half double crochet 2 together, chain 1, and then for the last one, we're going to half double crochet 3 together. So insert your hook here to the next one, and also for the last one. Pull through all 5 loops, and then we're going to cut the string and then fasten up. So just going to leave it just like that for a while, and then we're going to work on the other side next. Okay, so to work on the inner piece of the other ear, we're gonna find the opening again and then count the holes. 2, 4, 6. On the 6th hole, we're gonna place our yarn, insert it there, chain 1, and then we're gonna half double crochet 5 times across. So there's 1, and then catching the ends as you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1 and then turn your work, half double crochet across 5 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1, turn your work, and for the third row, half double crochet 2 together, yarn over, insert your hook on the first one, insert it on the next, pull through all 4 loops. For the next, just half double crochet, and then half double crochet 2 together for the last one, yarn over, insert your hook here, insert it to the next one, and pull through 4 loops, then chain 1. Turn your work, and for the last row, we're going to half double crochet 3 together. So yarn over, insert your hook on the first, insert it on the next, and insert it on the last one. Pull through all of the 5 loops, and then cut the string and fasten off. So now we have this inner part for the ears, and then we're going to work on the border line for it next. Okay guys, so now we're gonna work on the border line for the ear parts of the dog character. First, pick up your peach colored yarn, which is the same color as the base part, and then we're going to look for the back part of the inner piece. In this hole here, we're going to insert our yarn, and then we're going to chain 1, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to single crochet all this part here. So chain 1 and then single crochet around that gray piece. It's a little bit hard to show you guys, but please bear with me. So single crochet and catching the spanglers as you go. Just make single crochets around it. It is much more convenient if you crochet with the ends. But if you don't like that and you're not comfortable, just leave it and sew it at the end. So we're just going to work on single crochets around this gray piece here so that it will have a border line. I hope that you can see it better. You can see it. Then insert your hook to this hole here, and now you can see that it has that border line there. It's really not that neat. So to make it neat, just cut the spanglers, or cut the end, and we're going to just work another row of single crochet all around those first single crochets that we've worked on. Okay, just to make it solid in a way. Just working it along, putting single crochets all on those single crochets, all on those first single crochets that we made. And then afterwards, after making the last one, you can just slip stitch to this hole next to it, then cut the string. And that's also what we need to do for the other ear. It's a little bit tricky, but we can work on it. We can do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you once again how we work on the border line of the ears. So on the back part, insert your peach colored yarn, and then chain 1, working on single crochets all around the gray part, or the gray area, and catching the ends as you go. Just work single crochets all around it. And if you're not comfortable with catching the ends as you go, you can just leave it and sew it afterwards. Leave it afterwards. So now we're in the last bits. Single crochet here, and then slip stitch to the next hole. So now we have that. And just to make it solid, just put another row of single crochet around, okay? Single crochet around it. Up until we reach the other side. And then slip stitch to the hole next to it. Get the seam. So what we need to do next is to weave in the ends, and then we're ready to put the lining and zipper on it. Just weave in the ends, and that's gonna be the ear for the dog inspired character purse that we've worked on. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you how I hide the spanglers. So pick up those ends, or the ends, pick up those ends and just insert it through inside of those stitches. And then cut the excess. That's what you're gonna do for the other spanglers. So for this short one, you can just insert your needle first where you're gonna hide it, and then insert the end inside, and just pull it so that it will be hidden. And then just cut the excess. Okay, so that is the end of our project for today. I hope that you enjoyed working on them as much as I enjoyed teaching them to you. If you have comments or suggestions, please put them on the comment box below. All of the details for this project is gonna be on the description box below. If you want to support me, please watch the ads in full. And the next, and it might not be the last, the 10th installment for the characters per series is gonna be this, the Raymond inspired one. I have already made the base part for it, so I will be able to show you that next. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy crafting. I forgot to mention that I will make a separate video for making the lining and putting the zippers on this character purses. So I will be able to do that after making the Raymond wallet next. So please do check that out. Thank you.